time for another update. Today we're going to talk about something which is a little embarrassing to me, but years ago I said I would share my own personal stuff as a way to, uh, help enlighten other people. Because, here I've been trained all these years with all these higher dimensional tools and understandings, and yet I still screw up. So today my message is about a lesson. I call it the birthday lesson. And so here's what happened. On December 27th, I had my 52nd birthday, and I was really looking forward to it, and I decided it was going to be a day that I nurtured myself. So I thought, well, what would I love to do that would be very nurturing? Well, three things I could think of that would be very nurturing for me. Number one, I'd get up and I'd have, coffee, my normal coffee, and watch the birds at the bird feeders. I love to do that. And then I would go to get a massage. And on the way, I would stop at McDonald's and have a sausage biscuit, which I love those, and then kind of mosey on up to the massage therapist. Now, that was another nurturing thing, because this was a new massage therapist I was going to, and it required me to take something of a trip, because it's like 25 minutes away, but it's to a beautiful rural area of Kansas City that I absolutely love to drive in. It's an area where I used to live, too many years ago. So it was like being able to go back into the past. So I was like, oh, that's going to be great. And then I'd come home and I'd fix, my favorite dinner, which is fried chicken. I love fried chicken. And I'd have a glass of wine, sit down and watch a really good movie, and, that'd be a great day. So, okay, everything was fine as long as I was going to go do that. But close to the time for me to leave, my Capricorn part steps in and it says, oh, don't you want to go and return these items on your way? And, oh, we need a gas. Why don't we go do that as well? I'm like, okay, because we don't want to waste. Waste not, want not is what I was taught. So we want to combine all our trips. We don't have to go and turn around and go tomorrow and return those items and go get gas. Since, they're all in the same direction, why not do them all at once? I'm like, okay, that little fear of not wanting to waste money or gas or whatever, or time, and that need to be efficient. Oh, God, I love being efficient. Stepped into play, and so I rationalized and thought, well, I've got time. I can do that. I could go to the McDonald's right by the store, have my breakfast, and I could stop at the gas station on the way to the massage therapist. I can make this happen. Well, no sooner had I made the decision to do that, then all of a sudden I start to feel this stress, because I'm like, wow, this is like right after Christmas, and I don't know if there's going to be a long line, so I've got to make extra time. And so all of a sudden this became a very stressful event. And I end up rushing out of the house in the morning to go have my breakfast, go return items, get on the road, and go get gas before I get to the massage therapist. Well, guess what? I got on the road. I went and had breakfast, but I ended up being just like a few minutes late, and they'd stop serving breakfast. But here I am hungry. I'm thinking, well, I need to stop and eat. Well, see, there was an IHOP right down the street, which would have been just fine too, because I loved their pancakes. But no, I'm like going, oh, no, I have to go return these items. I don't know if I'll have enough time to go and enjoy a relaxing breakfast at IHOP, which would have been better than McDonald's. So then I run over to the stores, and guess what? No lines. So I run in, get out, get in, get out, and then I see I have extra time. I'm like, well, but I don't have enough time to stop and have breakfast now. So I don't want, and I don't want to go home. So why don't I just get on the road and go up there, and maybe I'll just kind of hang out in this little town where this massage therapist is, and kind of look around and have a cup of coffee or something until the massage. So I get on the road. I get almost all the way up there, and guess what? I remember, I was in such a hurry to leave, I didn't let Gracie out. And she didn't go out after breakfast either. I realized she didn't go out after breakfast. I'm like, oh my God, she's going to be in that crate all day. And I know I'm not going to be able to relax because I did that. So I turn around, I drive all the way home, and I let her out. And by the time I get home, now I'm late. So I'm like, oh God, now I'm really stressed. So I get on the phone, I call the girl, I'm going to be running behind, blah, 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 blah. And I get in the car and I speed up there. No leisurely trip, no looking at the scenery and enjoying the trip, you know, like I had planned on. No blast from the past, none of that. I am flying over these hills trying to get to this massage therapist. I do stop for gas because I have to have gas, but I'm sitting there just tense the whole time because I know I'm late. I hate being late. So then I get to the massage therapist. You can imagine my muscles are like bands of steel. And everything she does is just painful, painful, painful. And I'm laying there on the table, my face down, thinking, waste not, want not. I have just wasted time and the money for this massage. And a great breakfast and a wonderful 52nd birthday. What a lesson. So, today, I'm going to go play, I'm going to go see a movie, and I have an errand to run, but guess what? I'm going to run the errand after my movie. I've learned my lesson. I'm going to nurture myself first instead of trying to nurture and be efficient at the same time. Sometimes they just don't work, and it's okay, because if you try to make them work, guess what? You will waste what you were trying to avoid wasting. So hopefully the next time you go out to play, you don't make the same mistake I did. But I tell you what, it's a good lesson because I'll remember this one, the birthday lesson. You have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week.